These are some of the books that I read in 2025 that I think you should read in 2026. Starting off with The Road of Bones by Demi Winters. If you like Viking, if you like fantasy focused stories, you're going to love this one. This follows our main character, Scylla, who is on the run for her life. She finds herself in the treacherous Road of Bones, needing to hide out. She hides out in a wagon that she soon later finds out is owned by the notorious Blood Axe crew. Next up is Wild Reverence by Rebecca Ross. This is essentially a prequel to the Divine Rivals duology, but you do not have to read the Divine Rivals duology beforehand. It just makes for a little bit of nice callbacks. But this is about gods, mortals, their different worlds, and how fate will always bring people together. Next up, we have Fable for the End of the World by Ava Reid. This is sapphic Hunger Games, but it's not a copy of Hunger Games. It really spins its own tale. This takes place in upstate New York, very much dystopian vibe. There is something called the Lamb's Gauntlet, and it is essentially a live-streamed assassination spectacle. We have Trust of the Emerald Sea by Brandon Sanderson. If you are a fan of The Princess Bride, you're going to want to pick this one up. Next, we have The Book of Lost Hours by Haley Gelfuso. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is about a place called the Time Space, which is essentially a giant library of memories, both personal and historical. It does take place with multiple timelines, one in the 1940s, one in the 1950s. It's magnificent, it's complex, it's imaginative, one of my top reads of 2025. Next, we have The Hacienda by Isabel Cañas. This is essentially if Guillermo del Toro made something of a mix between Rebecca and Mexican Gothic. This was so spooky, it was eerie. The house, I felt like I was living right there with her. Perfect if you love both paranormal and historical fiction. And here we have Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson. This is another story with a magical library where one of the most infamous grimoires gets stolen, and our main character, Elizabeth, is being accused of treason. So she goes out on a quest with her sworn enemy, a sorcerer, in order to clear her name and find the grimoire. Last up, we have Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Atmosphere is thrilling, it's heartbreaking. It's a beautiful journey of a woman trying to find her voice in a very much male-dominated field within NASA in the 1980s, and her journey as she fights to become one of the first women in space. If you read any of these and love them, let me know in the comments, or let me know too if you plan to read any of these this year.